Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen. Orpheus' army are still here in the tundra, second episode in the tundra, and we've made some great progress in terms of defeating the enemy. We've already pushed very close to the enemy's stronghold, their base. It's just a little bit up to the north. In the last episode I talked about the strategy for this area. I was going to kind of take over one city, defeat the first group of enemies, then push forward to a second city, beat back the second wave of enemies, and then move to the final city near the Imperial base to finish off the third wave. Well, we're already at the second area, even though we were just encountering the second wave of enemies. You see them all coming down right there. So yeah, we've been doing pretty good in terms of, you know, finishing off the enemies. The city down there to the southeast, that's the second stage. So yeah, we've pushed really far. Even though we've done pretty well in terms of beating back the enemy, we still have a lot to do in this map. We still have much of the area to explore. The entire eastern side of the map, we haven't even looked at it all. We've done the southwest corner, but the northwest corner and pretty much everything in the north, we still have to look through. So, got another little city right here. Let's see what we get. Magician, increasing our intelligence. It's a fire card, good against a lot of the enemies in here because they have weak against fire because they're cold elemental. It's often good to give flaming weapons to characters who are strong against cold. Let me give you this flame sword. It has been in this town for generations. And we got the flame sword. Obviously, it's a fire elemental, and it gives +6 strength. So, not a very strong weapon, but the extra damage it does because it's flame will be good against enemies that are cold elemental, that have weakness to flame, such as a lot of silver dragons that are in this area, ice giants. So. No, we haven't done a lot of, one of the reasons why we haven't done a lot of exploration is because, you know, we don't want to do any exploration until we clear out all the enemies. We don't want to spread ourselves too thin. I wasn't too worried about clearing out the southwest corner there because I have this unit here, the Lich unit, just kind of hanging out. So if any of the enemies flying units try to sneak down and take over the cities that we liberated in the southwest corner, that Lich unit there is ready to hold them off. Majority of the fighting, though, is taking place, as you can see, on that road leading from the enemy base southeast toward the rebel base. So, just continue to. Here's where the fire would be. That fire weapon would be good against those silver dragons there. But we're doing pretty good without it, so yeah, we win. So pretty much we've been winning. Our army is a little bit over leveled because we went and did the Antalya, the land of imprisonment, first. But not too over leveled, so it's just that we've just been really lucky. So I guess we have some good unit compositions here. So, but we have a nice little foothold here. So we have we'll move Teresa's unit over here, a mountain unit. We've been keeping that one there just because there are some flying units that can come over those mountains. But it looks like for now, the flying units are more intent on coming down the western side, try to retake the cities and temples that we liberated down in the southwest. But that's a good stun right there. It stunned the paladin from preventing him from healing. And then we don't want the angel in the back row to potentially target either the lycanthropes or the demon in the back. That halo, the halo and the banish attacks from the angels are white magic and deal some decent damage to our lycanthropes and the demon. Simply because they're, you know, evil and they have low resistance to white magic attacks. So if this was nighttime, we'd be able to finish off this unit, but unfortunately it's day and our lycanthropes only get 1 attack, so we miss out on 3 attacks, an extra 1 for the were-tiger, and then the 2 extra for the werewolf, but I wonder if Shima can potentially hit that unit. If not, our little low-flying unit there should be able to catch him. They did retreat, though, over the ocean, so over the water, so they will be moving slow. I don't like that our lycanthrope unit is fighting so much here, but not much we can do about it. We've been getting a lot of cards that have been altering the time of day. We got a moon card, and I think we got two day cards, 2 sun cards. So yeah, time has been kind of messed up here. So it'd be nice though to get another moon card now to get that the lycanths back at their full strength, but in time, surprisingly though, they're doing quite well, all things considered. But I guess that may have to do a lot with the witch. The witch has been doing pretty good in terms of stunning characters. Yeah, so stun the muse there, that's the big one. She has those 2 thunder attacks. So hit all, blocking, keeping her from doing that. Really gonna cut back on the enemy's ability to deal damage. So let's see what fight we got in here. Oh, we got a flying unit. I was hoping we'd get that unit that's trying to retreat, but nope. So, well, this could be a problem. Ooh, good, they all missed the fairy. I was a little worried about. That gale attack is a physical attack, and fairies have pretty low physical defense. So I was afraid that they might get, she might take some damage from those 2 physicals, but luckily they missed. Her agility made her avoid. And I'm gonna have to reorganize this unit and throw the giant over there onto the left. Because that way if we fight them again, we don't want to have to take out the leader, the angel there. The cherubim, I should say. So which one of our units is it the muse or the retreating one? Oh, the retreating one. So we got another unit here that would fight better at night, but they're still doing pretty well here in the day. Donk. We're not getting any penalty because the Raven Man gives it a low flying, so that helps out a little bit. It looks like we're gonna fight the dragon and the muse here now. So let's hope this witch can do the stunning again too. We might actually finish off this unit. Oh, good, got the stun there. Because our doll mage there in the back has 2 acid attacks. Won't do too much damage probably to the dragons, but they're all at pretty low hit point to begin with, so now all you have to do is just hit. We didn't even need that second physical. The only thing bad about this unit is it doesn't have a cleric to heal, so we may have to retreat it back to a place to heal up. Alright, head on back. And we have plenty of units there fresh to keep the fight going until that unit heals up. Nice damage there. Yeah, lycanthropes are really, really strong. They get really good strength growth. So, oh, and that pretty much seals the deal there. Finishing off stunning everybody. So as long as that angel that got hit didn't wake up, yep, good to go. Got some little heals there. We've got 5 enemy units coming after us. It'd be nice if we can get our mountain unit over there. She's been she was holding down the fort over there, so she was doing an important job, but doing that important job meant she didn't get to do a lot of fighting. So, I don't think we'll finish this unit off. Wow. All those intelligence boosts that are going to Orpheus have really been paying off. Look at that. Yowzer. I did not expect that a magician card to do 121 damage. So, but, alright, well, we finished that unit off. That's good, because it would be a high flying unit. We'd be able to retreat back to base pretty quickly. I don't know if our Lich would be, our high flying unit would be able to get there in time to block it off, but well, we stunned the Valkyries in the back there, so they're the ones that we were worried about because they can target attack. But it looks like they're going after the leader. Did we wake that one up in time though? In the back, we'll get an attack. Well, it doesn't matter. We stunned it, so nice. Yeah, this would be a good unit once again to use the moon card on. Quite a few units, enemy units here that we could use the moon card on. That one to push the leader into the back, and then that one with the samurai in the front there, with the samurai leader. If the samurai master is in the front row, the leader, and being able to move him to the back would be nice. Because it would, in addition to moving him to the back, it would move the two samurai masters in the back row to the front. Wouldn't have to worry about their strong, that physical Ananuki attack. Pushing the ninjas, though, in the back would mean we'd have to face four targeted magic attacks. 2 from each ninja, but that probably would be still less damage than the Inanuki attack. That really hits really hard. Especially if it goes after like someone with weak physical defense, like a fairy or a cleric. That could spell trouble. So let's see if we do well enough to finish this group off here. Nope, not with that golem missing. A giant, maybe a titan there. Should be able to finish off the angel. Yeah, if that golem would have hit its first hit. Oh, wait. Did manage to finish it up anyway. Yeah, golems can be pretty tough, like I said. If they only had better hit point growth. I guess they tried to balance them having really high defense. They figured maybe they didn't need a lot of hit points, but they need a lot of hit points to survive magic. Magic just crumples them. So, well, we don't have the moon card, but hey, we got a lover's card. That's the next best thing, so. And the way our golem and giant are positioned, they should take out the ninjas before they start beating up the samurai master. Unfortunately, it looks like the samurai master is, everyone's going after the leader. Oof. That's not good. That's what we didn't want. We want to take out everybody but the leader. So. Oh, the leader almost took out himself. Oh, well, his buddy, his ninja, did. Dope. Looks like their tactics are set to weak. So, that probably means that if we fight this unit again, they will be targeting our golem. So, they're Inanuki. Yeah, it's a physical attack. So, the golem has good defense. Should be able to survive it, but still, it's slightly more powerful than a regular physical type attack. Let's hope we can get our Lich unit up there, because we don't want to have to fight that unit over and over again. So we got 2 bigs and a small versus 2 bigs and a small. So, but this shouldn't be a battle too hard to win. Even if we didn't win this battle, we wouldn't take too much damage, so. Yeah, the ice giants ain't gonna do too much damage to the golem. Anything that they do deal damage to would is gonna get healed up by a monk, so. And that worked out better than expected. We took out the. Next time, the golem should finish off the leader, and the Titan should finish off the other giant. Well, yeah, this unit is doing pretty good, so it's nice. Alright, they didn't use Yushis didn't use their thunder on the golem. That's who probably their best attack, but looks like their AI must be set to strong because they're going after the giant there, the Titan. Let's put our units to weak so we take out those Valkyries in the front row. We've noticed if we kept it on strong, they will go after the leader, even though he's kind of off to the side a little bit. Oh, and I should have changed my tactics back to strong, so Golem would have hit that thing, but we may catch up with them. So if not, our looks like our Lich is doing pretty should be able to catch up too. So luckily all these units have been, when they've been retreating, they've ended up back in the water, so they'll move really slow until we hopefully can catch up with them. So we got an angel here, but we don't need an angel. We will befriend it though anyway. A neutral angel. We'll throw her on the bench and then just dismiss her. We got the angels that we need from Yushis' unit. Yushis, she is hanging out with Orpheus, because she has the special dialogue with Mizal here, the leader of this area. Mizal being Yushis' sister, so... Ooh, yeah, they did a lot of damage there to the golem, but thankfully, be able to heal it up. Not a lot, but if we... Ooh, that's not good. I was hoping it wouldn't matter that we didn't heal it too much, because if we just eliminated one of the Samurai Masters, we wouldn't have anything to fear. Because Samurai Masters only have one attack in the back, but the golem will be healed up fully here, because that the only one who can really reach it is the dragon, the Dragoneer, and he's only doing one hit point of damage, so now we just have to do damage, so punch him, club him, punch him, miss him, eek. And that unit should be fighting good in the daytime. They're all pretty high alignment, so don't know what's going on. Yeah, just unfavorable rolls, so don't poorly this unit would be better if it had one of those knights up in the front. It's the second knight up in the front row. Putting them in the back row there cuts them in half, cuts their damage in half, because they only get one attack rather than the two in the front row. It's weird that they constructed the unit like that. I guess they were going for symmetry rather than effectiveness. We will show them the error of their ways. Look at all those, and this is why we're seeing an example of why we were able to push forward so good in our last episode. This unit is just pushing forward with abandonment. Probably because this unit didn't necessarily construct it this way, but it's going on with really good durability. So pretty much any damage that they're taking is pretty much being healed up by the monk. So they don't need to stop and retreat back to town to heal up. They can just keep pushing forward and forward and forward and forward and forward. And so not worried about really good survivability, so well, hey, that just means we get to push forward a little bit faster than we were planning to, but hey, that's always good. The more land we take over, the better, you know. Concentrate the enemy's forces. We can see the enemy's bases right there, so pretty much anything that comes out will make a beeline right to our units. like I said, when we first started the map, we had to worry about some of the flyer units, like, going off to the flanks and stuff like that. But the only reason they were going off to the flanks is because there was, like, no unit for them to kind of shoot through. So they were just taking an indirect route to... but now once the AI kind of wants to charge toward your units... So if we have all our units grouped up right by the enemy's base... obviously the thing's going to take that as a threat, and they're going to basically send all their units blitzkrieging. So, well, you've done your job. You've had quite a bit of a successful run there, so... And it is almost nighttime. A few more ticks of the clock will put us into the nighttime, and we can get those lycanthrope units to start making an impact. Our Golem Titan unit, they've done their fair share so far. Ooh, we missed that, the Angel. That stinks. Oh, but she missed the Lich. That was my biggest concern. She's doing a lot of damage to the Lich. Lich said their only real weakness is that white magic. And that banish spell is a white magic, so... Alright, we got our mount unit finally to get into the action here, so... But unfortunately, it looks like we will not be fighting in the mountain because both of our units are moving, so we're going to fight in the snow plains there. Remember, if 2 units are moving, they fight in the ground in the middle. If 1 unit is stationary, you fight on the ground of the stationary unit. So that's why I had the mountain unit parked in the mountains for so long. That way, in case any of the flyers came by, while the flyers wouldn't get the penalty from fighting on unfavorable terrain, our unit would get the bonus for fighting on its preferred terrain. This might be a close one. You can see how important that witch is in terms of helping us win battles. When she stuns down that Valkyrie, it pretty much locks down all their offensive capabilities. So, the dragon seems to be more defensive in nature, keeping the Valkyrie alive so she can do her damage, but... Alright. We got the one that still has a leader in it. Heal our Lich up, and, well, another unit down. Now we just gotta get these ones that were retreating. There we go. We got the samurai one, and I forget the other one that's retreating. I think it was the with the Valkyries that had the paladin leader in the front row. So 2 lucky misses there, but our guys did not miss. And once we get this one off, then we can have our Bison's unit retreat there. So, although he would probably have no problem cutting through the rest of those units, but he's mainly here just for being a boss killer. Let's let our other units get some fighting and experience in, so... What do we got? 2... 3 units. Alright. So, shouldn't be too much of a problem. That flying unit is probably the toughest one. As, the flyer in the front, the, Wyvern, pretty tough enemy. And then the Cherubim in the back, they have their banish spells, targeted white magic, so they can wreak havoc on our Lich unit there. Hey, we got a moon card. I think that's, like I said, that's the 4th. Another angel named Yushis came to Earth to try to take Mizal back. But she was trapped by Rashida and imprisoned in Antalya. Yep, and we recruited her. She's with us right now. But, yeah, those white magic can deal a pretty good bit of damage to our Liches there. But we can do a lot of damage to them too, so let's see how this plays out. If we don't defeat them, we'll should be able to retreat and weaken them up enough to the point where any of our other units could swing in here. Bonk. And you just see how tough the wyvern is. It's still standing with a good bit amount of hit points. Da-donk. But, haha. Overall, we win. So, and Bison's still fighting again. Should probably move him out, but I forget what I did here. Right now, it's hindsight. Like I said, I do these voiceovers after I do all the recordings, so I actually completed this entire Let's Play before I did any voice recordings. So it's been a while since I played this, so but I'm trying to think if right now in hindsight, probably the best move would be, like I said, to retreat this unit back. Some of the other units to get some experience. But we'll see what Orpheus does here tactically. Doesn't matter what Orpheus does tactically. We know he's gonna win the battle because he's our hero rat. He's gonna go off to do some treasure hunting over here. As always, there's usually a lot of treasure in the mountains. Look for those wide open spaces. Sure, we'll probably take that. I guess the reason I'm not having Bison leave right now is because I don't want any of the enemies getting into that city. So, Bonehop needs some healing. But I guess once I take that city, then I'll be able to send Bison away. Well, I think a lot of fire is going to be raining down on these guys here. Don't firewall. Firewall's a pretty impressive looking spell. It's big rows of fire swing on by. Two like big columns of fire shoot up, cover the whole map. But it's amazing how though, like some people can like, especially when you're fighting leaders, they avoid it. It's like, how did they avoid that? It covered the entire battlefield. But I don't know. Maybe they have like a key shield or something, like in Dragon Ball Z. I used to watch that as a kid, the anime. Toonami. It was like from I think 4:30 to 6:30, or maybe 4 to 6. It was like a 2-hour block of anime cartoons back in the late 90s. Anime wasn't really popular back then. It was just kind of getting big. Well, now like anime is really big in America now. So not just with the cartoons, but the comic books, manga, also pretty big. There's a place nearby, Second and Charles. It's kind of like a used bookstore, game store. They sell pretty much everything, mainly books though. But they have some old like video games there. They have guitars, board games and stuff. Yeah, they have a bunch. The Fallen Angel Mizal is still waiting for Rashidi to return in Valhalla Castle to the north. But they have a whole big section there dedicated to manga, which is like the Japanese comic books. So, and a lot of those comic books have kind of been turned into cartoons. Kind of like with, I guess, like American comic books, you know, like they get popular and decide to make a cartoon or a movie about it. I know my brother growing up, he used to like, even though we never had the comics, my brother used to like the X-Men cartoon on Fox Kids Saturday morning. Now they don't run Saturday morning cartoons anymore, I don't think. Back when I was growing up, that was all day. That was all day Saturday. That's all it was cartoons. I remember, it's like ABC would get up at like 8 o'clock and trying to remember what was on. I remember, I think at 8:30 was like Camp Candy. I'm dating myself here, and then it was 9 o'clock was Super Mario 3 with Captain N. Then at 10 o'clock was an hour of Ninja Turtles. And then at 11 o'clock I watch WWF Superstars for an hour. And then I don't remember much else then. I do remember though we'd go to church at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Went to the Saturday Mass. And then we got home at 5 if we didn't go out to eat with our grandmother. And after that, they'd have roller games. And at 5 o'clock, and then after roller games, it was 6 o'clock, American Gladiators. So, still remember that Saturday lineup full of TV. So, but this series right here is almost ready to hit syndication. I think you have to hit 65 episodes for a show to become syndication, which means that like the initial station that ran the TV show can sell to other TV shows to run as reruns, as we call them in America. So we have to hit 65 episodes, and we will hit the 65 episodes, but we're pretty close. So overall, this will be a 93 episode playthrough. So we're almost 2/3 of the way through here. So it'll be 91 to finish the game, but then we have that little bonus scenario to go to. So that unit is retreating. Where are you retreating to? Back to the enemy base. We may not be able to catch it. They're a snow unit, and we're a plains unit. So yeah, they want to get some dragons back. And we want to get some treasure, hopefully so. A weapon. Ooh, the Eskandale. Let's see what that is. That is a fire sword. Nice. It's the second strongest fire sword. It's one of those swords that gives plus 15 strength and plus 3 int. There's a bunch of those types. The Eskandale is the fire. The Euros is the ice. The Nodos is the thunder. The Zepiolus is the black. There is no white or physical one that just gives the plus 15 strength plus 3 int. But those other 4 elements do. So man, wow, we're clearing things up here. We got one more enemy unit to go, and we're sending back all of our units. Hopefully some of them can samurai mail. No, we want more weapons, but let's see if we can get our units back to home base to save up on our tributes. And see if we can liberate a few more of these cities before our tribute comes by. Emperor, nice card. Boosts our charisma for this unit and gives all our units an extra turn in battle. To make a long story short, she was just used by Rashidi. I'm sure she still hasn't gotten over it. And that, of course, is referring to Mizal. Bad guy. He lied to her and used her for his own evil purposes. But what are those evil purposes? We'll find out next episode. Take care, have a good day. Thanks for following along. Bye!